Welcome back to Bike Focus Reviews, where we break down the hottest, wildest, and most talked about motorcycles the world has to offer. And today, we're diving headfirst into a machine that's revving up serious hype in the entry-level sport bike scene, the all-new 2025 Honda CBR300RR. Honda has officially taken the gloves off with this one. Designed for thrill-seekers, new riders, and seasoned enthusiasts alike, this bike isn't just an upgrade, it's a declaration. The CBR300RR brings track-inspired DNA into a street-legal, beginner-friendly frame, and it's already being called the most aggressive 300-class bike Honda's ever built. Aggressive redesign, sharper, sleeker, and purely aerodynamic. The first thing you notice about the 2025 CBR300RR is its striking, razor-edged styling. Gone are the softer curves of previous models. Instead, Honda has crafted a silhouette that screams performance. The dual LED headlights are narrow and angular, reminiscent of the CBR1000RR Fireblade, giving this baby CBR a meaner, racetrack-ready face. The fairings now wrap tighter around the chassis, and every line has a purpose, maximizing aerodynamics and reducing wind resistance at high speeds. From the side profile, the bike looks fast even when standing still. Add in a sporty new tail section and a slightly more aggressive riding stance, and the CBR300RR makes a bold visual statement. Engine evolution, a tighter, revier heartbeat. Beneath the fairings, the 2025 CBR300RR packs an updated 286 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine that's been refined for even more punch. Honda engineers have managed to squeeze out more power in the mid to high rev range without sacrificing low-end usability. The throttle response is now quicker, and the engine revs more freely, delivering smoother acceleration that's perfect for urban zipping and canyon carving. Riders can expect around 32 horsepower and 22 Nm of torque, numbers that might not sound earth-shattering on paper but feel electric when paired with the bike's lightweight frame. The new ECU tuning also helps deliver a broader power band, allowing beginners to build confidence while giving experienced riders something to play with. Featherweight champion, handling that defies its class. One of the CBR300RR's most compelling qualities is its handling. At just over 165 kilograms, wet, it's incredibly light and flickable, making it an absolute joy on tight corners and twisty backroads. Honda has revised the chassis and subframe for improved stiffness and feedback, giving riders better control and confidence at higher speeds. The bike's narrow profile and upright ergonomics make it equally suitable for daily commuting, weekend joyrides, and even track day fun. With a 17-inch wheel setup and Dunlop radial tires, the grip and stability have seen a noticeable upgrade, especially when cornering hard. If you love leaning deep into the curves, this bike invites you to push your limits safely. Suspension and braking, dialed in for real-world performance. Suspension is handled by 37mm upside-down front forks and a monoshock rear setup that's now preload adjustable, another welcome upgrade. The suspension tuning strikes a fine balance between sporty firmness and everyday comfort. Whether you're hitting bumps on the highway or railing through a mountain road, the setup keeps you connected to the pavement without beating up your spine. On the braking front, Honda equips the CBR300RR with a 296mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, both supported by dual-channel ABS. The stopping power is predictable and strong, inspiring confidence for newer riders and aggressive stopping precision for the more seasoned ones. Digital tech, bringing big bike features to the lightweight class. Tech-wise, the CBR300RR packs more features than ever. The all-new 5-inch TFT digital display is crisp and colorful, providing vital information like speed, gear position, RPM, fuel level, and even a lap timer. There's smartphone connectivity via Bluetooth, letting riders manage calls, messages, and navigation through Honda's RideSync app. The inclusion of a quick shifter, optional but highly recommended, is another major win, bringing seamless upshifts to the sub-400cc category. Honda also introduced a ride-by-wire throttle system for more accurate throttle modulation and optional ride modes, something almost unheard of in this class. These additions give the 300RR a high-end feel that punches far above its weight. Comfort and ergonomics, race feel with daily comfort. Despite its racy appearance, the 2025 CBR300RR is surprisingly comfortable. The seat height is a manageable 785 mm, making it friendly for shorter riders while still giving ample room for taller ones. The clip-on handlebars are set low but not overly aggressive, creating a riding position that's sporty yet sustainable on longer rides. Honda has padded the saddle with more foam and revised the seat contour for improved support. Wind protection from the redesigned fairing and screen is also noticeably better, helping to reduce fatigue at higher speeds. Whether you're commuting through the city or spending a few hours on twisty roads, the 300RR proves that you don't have to sacrifice comfort for performance. Fuel efficiency and economy, thrills that don't break the bank. One of the major advantages of the CBR300RR is its low running cost. This bike is fuel efficient, sipping just around 3.0 liters per 100 kilometers, which translates to over 75 miles per gallon. Combine that with Honda's legendary reliability and low maintenance requirements, and you've got a sport bike that's easy on the wallet. Insurance costs are generally lower in this category, and because it's built with longevity in mind, parts replacement and servicing won't drain your budget. Honda's focus on real-world affordability makes the CBR300RR a smart pick for students, first-time buyers, and even veterans looking for a fun second bike. Who is this bike for? A machine for all riders. The beauty of the 2025 Honda CBR300RR lies in its versatility. For new riders, it's approachable, confidence-inspiring, and incredibly forgiving. For experienced motorcyclists, it's a flickable, rev-happy pocket rocket that can handle track duties and spirited weekend rides. For commuters, it's lightweight, fuel-efficient, and comfortable. And for collectors or fans of Honda's legendary CBR lineup, it's a worthy addition that wears the red badge with pride. Honda has built a bike that doesn't just fill a niche, it stretches across multiple categories and delivers value on every front. Final verdict, the new lightweight king. So where does the 2025 Honda CBR300RR stand in the crowded lightweight sport bike category? To put it simply, at the top. With its sharp new look, enhanced performance, modern features, and everyday usability, it redefines what a 300 cubic centimeter sport bike can be. It's not just an update, it's a reimagining. Whether you're just getting into the world of motorcycling or looking to downsize from a liter bike without giving up the thrill, this machine checks every box. Honda has managed to blend excitement, accessibility, and innovation into one lightweight powerhouse. At Bike Focus Reviews, we're calling it, the CBR300RR is one of the most complete small displacement bikes of the year, and maybe even the decade.